guys should be familiar with. The bigger one on the anterior neck. Easier way to find the sternoclavicular joint right there, and then it's going to be the first muscle that you feel the tendon coming right off of it, and that attaches over there to the clavicle and the SC joint, and it comes all the way to the mastoid process. So to confirm the palpation, have the patient turn the head away from it, so the muscle should jump right into your hand, and it can follow along all the way up there. So another way to confirm this palpation, just have the patient lift the head off the pillow, so the sternocleidomastoid should pop right into your hand and bring it down. So that's going to be a good reference point for everything else. In the same position to palpate the scalenes. So once you find the SCM, the scalenes will be just posterior of those, the SCM a little deeper, so you can go with 2 fingers, using your finger pads, and just go a little deeper into that region. And again, to confirm, you try to have the patient side bending towards, and then relax. So you can kind of, the scalenes has three muscles to it, so you can kind of try to find where the first one ends and the anterior ends and the middle one starts, kind of thing. So, but again, just with your confirmation testing, you can kind of see if you're right on it or not. So if you find the SCM and right posterior to it, that's going to be your scalene right there, and then you can confirm with the side bend. So with a patient in this position, you can kind of jump into the semispinales capitis, because the spinous capitis to the sitting. So for the semispinales capitis, you can go back and palpate. Now, to palpate the spinous process of C2, it's just a little, again, you're gonna find the occipital protuberance and just work. You can have your head down, and you can just work yourself down to the spine, and you're gonna feel the first bump that you feel the spinous process of C2, and then just lateral to it, there should be your semispinales capitis right there. And then to confirm it, you can have the patient just extend on their head and then relax. So another thing you can help you to confirm is the upper trap. It's the most superficial muscle on the back there. So just to kind of to take the upper trap out of the question, you can just turn their head towards the side of testing, and again having them then extend, and the muscle should pop around your finger. So it's not that bad to find that one. Okay, so in the same position here, we can skip to the suboccipital muscle, and that's why it's important to find where spinous process of C2 is. That's where it's important to find where occiput ends and where it starts, and that's why it's important to find where the transverse process of C1 is. Because if you guys remember the anatomy, those 4 muscles that on the suboccipital region, that's you'll be able to palpate them a little better if you know where the insertion and origin of them are. And then after you find your landmarks, it's just a matter of following along that line. So again, between C2 and the occiput will be the posterior capitis rectus. Somebody help me out.
Rectus capitis.
Posterior major.
Obliquus capitis.
The major goes to C2, and then the minor goes to C1.
Yeah.
And then it's the obliquus capitis. Inferior and superior are right there too. That goes from occiput to C1 and C1 to C2 of the transverse process. I know it's really easy to make yourself to make it very confusing, but you just gotta go back to the anatomy and look at the descriptions. That's gonna help you guys a lot more, just looking at it, reading through it, and then trying to palpate at the same time. But like once you pretty much memorize where each muscle goes through it, you just find the landmarks, and then the muscle is gonna run from one landmark to the other. So, Nick, do you have any, Dr. LaRosa, do you have any other suggestions on this area?
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
All right.